everyone, and welcome to week 5. This week we're going to continue our discussion of the legislative branch, looking at lawmaking and representation in Congress. So last week we looked at the institutional structures within Congress and how they facilitate collective action. This week we're going to look at the goal of that collective action, laws. We're also, as I said, going to look at representation. So in other words, how representative of us in the population is Congress. We're going to look at a couple different perspectives on representation. We're also going to start our examination of the executive branch, looking at presidential power, and we will continue that next week as well. So to get started, as always, you'll head on over to Brightspace, and you'll find all the weekly materials and, of course, our assignments. This week, there is a discussion with your initial post due Thursday and 2 responses due Sunday as usual. Now, the discussion activity this week is again about Congress, but I'm going to ask you to do something different this week. So last week you found out some information about your Congress member. This week you are going to look at the demographics in Congress and compare them to the demographics in the population. And I encourage you to leave yourself a little extra time and pick a demographic area that is interesting to you. There's a lot of different demographics that you can do and compare. So just take a moment, look at a couple different ones, and decide what you think is most interesting to write about. Now, for your responses, you'll reply to your classmates as always, and I encourage you to look at least one classmate who talked about a different demographic area than you did. That way you can learn a bit more about Congress. Now, this week, as always, there is a quiz, and that will be due Sunday. If office hours on Thursday, you can book those on Calendly, or of course email me if you have any questions. Have a great week.